Wow, I have no idea why I'm late. I mean, I know why I'm late, but I don't know why what happened to make me late. So I was right on time, and Facebook wouldn't go live on my computer, on my desktop. So hooked up the good old phone, and we'll go from there. Let me see if we've got everything we need. Yeah, okay. You can see me, right? You can see me. Everything's good. Everything's good. Awesome. Welcome to the MoJo Show. And it has kind of a shadow there on the beach. Let's see if we can adjust the lights a little bit. Okay. Oh well, live with the shadow. That'll be fine. Okay, welcome to the MoJo Show. I am your hostess with the mostest, MoJo Medium, and I am also known as Susan Morrow Johnson. Sorry, I had to take care of something technical there. So find me on the web at mojomedium.com. I know, when do you ever see me discombobulated, right? But this technical thing threw me, and it's weird because it just doesn't feel quite right. I know I've done it before on my phone, but I don't know. It seems kind of funny. It's a little bit crooked. Does that help? I don't know. Okay, hi. Welcome to the MoJo Show. We are going to do some angel card readings today, and I'm happy to see you and happy to be here, and I hope you are too. So let's start, as one does, with the golden deck. Yes, the golden deck. These are cards of my own making, which I was inspired to create after one too many people asked me, what bad thing is coming along for me that I need to be prepared for? What do I need to worry about? What do I need to get ready to fix? I mean, what bad thing? Oh my gosh. The thing is, if you look for the bad, guess what you find? And if you look for the good, guess what you find, right? So these cards, I call them the golden deck, or they're also called the good news only fortune telling deck. You can have some of your own. They're available under MoJo merch on the website, mojomedium.com. And the nice thing about them is that you don't need a psychic to interpret them for you. You can look at them yourself. For example, this one says love. Let's say you drew the love card, and then for the next few days to a week, you look for love to show up for you, right? And look for something good about love. And so it's good news. All the cards are good news only. And that is where the magic happens. It helps you start looking for the good more often instead of worrying about the bad coming along. So you might be able to tell I am shuffling the deck, and we'll get to individual cards here in a minute. So there we go. Okay. Now we have dealt, okay, that card jumped right out, face down, so you're going to get to see it as soon as I do. Peace. Peace. You know, if you've seen the show before, you know that I often cannot help but relate the card to my own life, especially the good news only card, less so with the mermaid cards. And, you know, my father passed away a month ago, and his celebration of life is going to be on Saturday. Or our celebration of his life is going to be on Saturday. And so the first thing I think when I see this is rest in peace, you know, that daddy's at peace. So let's see what it means for you. And again, you don't need my interpretation, but I'm giving it to you anyway, so that's kind of nice. Alrighty. Peace, be still. Okay, so what this is saying is that you will have the opportunity to create peace in a situation. It may be something extreme, like, you know, two people are having a fight at work. I mean, like a physical fight or almost a physical fight, and you get to step in and bring peace to that situation. Or it may be something a little bit, you know, less dramatic, but look for this opportunity in the next few days to a week where you will be responsible for bringing peace to a situation. Now, if you can bring peace to the Middle East, you will have won the blue ribbon. I don't think that that will be you, but perhaps. One never knows. One never knows. Do you know those people over there yourself? Maybe so. Oops, left that out of the, gotta get my little bag together here. Hold on 1 minute. I think, no, sorry. I thought I had company, but I don't. what I do have is an office full of stuff. For one thing, let me tell you about this. I don't even have these up on the web for sale yet. I just got them. They're little tiny buttons. And they have my picture and they say MoJo Medium. See a little tiny button? Isn't that the cutest? So I'm going to put one on right now. I just got these in, and I'm not sure why I ordered them, but I thought they might be kind of a fun thing to have. There you go. You know, nice, right? And so I've got 50 of those lying here. I've got a whole bunch of stuff for my dad's celebration of life, you know, the slideshow that I'm working on, which he has assured me from the other side that I will get done and I won't have to stay up late Friday night doing it. I've also ordered a sticker for my car, mojomedium.com. That's sitting here. This, which was in my dad's office for as long as I can remember. He went into self-employment in 1976, and I remember this being in his office shortly after that, maybe even before it. Anyway, it is brass, and it's from a ship, or it's for a ship. See, it's got a little thing with the different sailors' watches on it. It's kind of cool. So I've got a lot of stuff on my desk. I've got this thing, Christmas thing. I've got pictures that I'm doing for the slideshow, and I've got a big hard drive that was my dad's that has pictures on it. I've got his microphone and my water. Oh, and I gotta show you this. This is the cutest. This was my dad and his big brother when they were very little. It says to Dick from Neil because it's attached to this pillow that says, I smile because you are my brother. I laugh because there's nothing you can do about it, which is really cute. And my dad thought that was just wonderful. He loved it and gave it to him about 15 years ago or something. Anyway, weren't they cute little boys? And then here's my dad when he was a little boy. How precious is that? So I'm going to scan those in and include those in the slideshow. Anyway, all right. The other big news you may recall from last week is that I now have a podcast. The podcast is also called The MoJo Show, and you can hear it wherever you hear podcasts. I'm on Spotify. I'm on Apple Podcasts. I'm on podcasts I've never heard of. So whatever you listen to, you can find it there. You can also just Google the MoJo Show podcast and you'll find it. And I actually make it, and it is posted on anchor.fm, or you can get I think you can get the Anchor app for your phone. So there you go, Anchor, ANCHOR, like for a sailboat. All right, see how everything kind of comes together? Also, I want you to know, if you're not on my mailing list, you really want to go to mojomedium.com, and the pop-up comes up and says, get this free ebook. Go there and sign up for my emails, because I just sent out an email a couple of days ago letting you know that you can now, right now, for limited time, you can get your first month of Mojo My Life for free, and the second month for only $22. And then after that, if you stay in, it's only $55 a month, and it's about to go up. So I want you to have this opportunity to try out Mojo My Life for free. What is Mojo My Life? Glad you asked. It's also on the website. It is group coaching. We meet on Zoom, which is video conferencing, twice a month. Plus, we have our little family page, private page on Facebook. So it would be so awesome if you would come and check it out, okay? It would be awesome for you. All right. I have told you what I need to tell you. I've told you that everything is a mess. I've got company coming this weekend, and oh well, just gonna have to come to a dirty, cluttered house. Nothing I can do. They're just gonna have to love me anyway. You ever feel like that? I never used to, but you know what? This time I just kind of had to surrender. I've got too much going on, too much stuff in my house. Spent the last year plus taking care of my dad. Didn't do a lot of cleaning in the last few months, you know. It's just going to be what it is. So, you know, they have to love me anyway. They do. Okay, think about that for yourself. Seriously, that's part of coaching, right? All right, let's talk about angel card readings using the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck from Doreen Virtue. We are going to do the angel card reading, so buckle up. All right, first we're going to do a micro meditation, which is awesome for mindfulness and anytime you need to kind of press the reset button. I'll walk you through that. Then I'm going to shuffle the deck while you think of your question, and then I'll ask you to choose 1, 2, or 3. I'll cut the deck and deal out 3 cards and give you the readings for each card. All right, so let's start with our micro meditation. And like I said, this is great for anytime you need to press the reset button, anytime that you feel overwhelmed or out of control, anytime that you may be trying to count to 10 and not let somebody have it. So this is how it is. It's just 3 deep breaths. Make sure that you get your breath all the way down to your toes. Let your tummy stick out so you really fill your lungs, okay? And I like to place my hands like this and in my lap. I cross my ankles, and that's so that I'm crossing over the midline of my body with my ankles and my fingers. And I feel like that does a really good job of integrating the 2 hemispheres of the brain. All right? Gosh, my husband's talking in the other room. I probably should be using headphones. Okay, so we're going to take 3 deep breaths, and here's what you do. While you are breathing with your eyes closed and your feet crossed, while you are taking these 3 deep breaths, I want you to think and repeat, I call on my angels and guides, as well as all those who have my best interests at heart. I call on my angels and guides, as well as all those who have my best interests at heart. One more time for those in the back. I call on my angels and guides, as well as those who have my best interests at heart. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to put this on. I think this will help. I hope it'll help with the background noise. Okay. Yeah. Hope that's better. My husband is just generally loud. He's a loud guy, and it's because he's deaf, but he won't admit it. All right. So let's do our breathing, shall we? You ready? All right. And inhale. Very good. Call in your angels and guides. Last one. That always feels so good to me. Just helps me relax, you know. Okay, time to shuffle the deck. Now remember, hold on, I'll be right back because I've been talking about this for a couple of weeks. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. So I've been talking about for a couple of weeks that my cards are sticky. My old cards, I've had them for 15 years or so, and so when I shuffle them, they kind of just shuffle in chunks, and I don't like that. So it's been recommended to use cornstarch or baby powder, and I got some baby powder. So let me powder my cards while you think about what's on your mind. Now, here's what I suggest. When I shuffle the cards, I want you to concentrate on your question or your concern and think about it in terms of, like what's most on your mind? What are you most worried about? Wow, this is a mess. And, more mess in my life. That's great. So, I wish you could see what I'm doing here. Let me see if I can get it down low enough. Yeah, there you go. Oh, that's a great shot of my boobs. Okay, there you go. Now you can see me making a mess with my cards. See what a mess. Oh my God. Okay, so think about when I get this done and I shuffle the cards, I want you to think about what is most on your mind. And if you have too many concerns, to choose just one, try this. Ask the default question, what do I need to know right now? Okay? That's a great way to get Spirit to give you exactly that, what you need to know right now. So, I'm sorry I didn't do this earlier. Actually, I'm kind of sorry I started it at all because it's kind of a mess and I should have just done it outside or something. Oh well, a little baby powder never hurt anybody, right? So, keep that in mind. The default question is what? What do I need to know right now? This is actually kind of cool. It's kind of a cool way for you to see what I'm doing. I think I'll just keep it like this until we're done with today's readings. Okay. About what can I say now? Let's see. You should check out MoJo My Life. You really totally should. Check out MoJo My Life. It's the coolest thing. And if you don't know about coaching or what life coaching is, there's actually a video on the MoJo My Life page on my website, mojomedium.com. And it explains all about what it is. The video is about how I can help you make your life better. I mean, that's the thing. That's what people want, is to make their lives better, right? I want a better life. You want a better life? I want a better life. Better life, better life. Yeah. Okay, I bet this is really interesting for you, isn't it? Okay. It's interesting for me too. Does it look like I'm doing cocaine? God, I hope not. I mean, you see me put out the baby powder, right? It's baby powder. It's baby powder. Oh my God. I just thought of that and I'm like, oh my God, I could be in so much trouble. What if, Facebook's identification picks it up and goes, oh my God, this woman's doing cocaine on the air. I don't think so. All right. That is done. That is done. And yes, I have a glass desk. And boy, am I going to have to clean it. Oh, nice and soft. All right. I'm going to shuffle the deck 3 times. And hopefully they'll shuffle better than they have been. You think about your question or concern. And remember the default question. If you can't choose because you have too many, or you just don't know what to ask, what do I need to know right now? Okay? So start thinking now, because we're going to imbue the deck with your questions. The baby powder did not work. 2 more shuffles. Jeez Louise. I'm going to have to get a new deck of cards. Okay. Now, for the first time ever, you're going to see this. I want you to choose number 1, 2, or 3, and that will be your reading. And remember, whenever you are witness to someone else's reading of any kind, you are likely to get messages from other people's readings as well, okay? So keep that in mind. These are 1, 2, and 3. Now I'm going to turn the phone up. I can't believe I did that. Okay. Hello, it's just little old me, underdog. All right, it's not cocaine, it's baby powder. It's freaking baby powder. Okay. Are you ready? If you chose number 1, this is your reading. What have we got? Set your sights higher. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. Set your sights higher. This is a wonderful card. I mean, it's perfect for everybody all the damn time, because you should increase your standards and expect more for yourself and not settle. Absolutely. I mean, that's one of the things that I talk about in Make Magic with MoJo, which is my manifestation course. It's about law of attraction and creating what you want. One of the things I talk about in there is not to settle. Stop settling for the same old dookie. So this is great advice for anybody, anytime. What it means for you right now, for the next few days to a week, is, this especially has to do with work. And I'm seeing a red hat, or a red beret, more correctly. I don't know what a red beret has to do with you, unless you were in some group with red berets. Anyway, something to do with work. And I can see you like looking up toward someone who's taller than you, and being like, I am as good as you are, whereas you have always sort of felt like you were inferior either to this person or to everybody at work. But this is where you actually have this realization: I'm as good as you are. I'm as qualified as you are. I am expecting to get the promotion or the raise or the whatever, or I'm leaving for a place where I'll be appreciated. Okay? Cool beans. All right. If you chose number 2, this is your card. Pay attention. Notice repetitious signs in your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable informazione. All right. Let's see what we got here on pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance as this can yield valuable information. Right. So Spirit is always communicating with us. We are all messengers for one another. And there are things that happen, experiences and events and activities and pictures and thoughts and billboards and TV. There's messages everywhere. You just have to be paying attention. So in this particular case, it just feels like you've been searching for answers about a specific thing. So you're looking for answers. That's interesting. Searching for answers about relationships specifically, maybe because it's Valentine's Day. It was getting close. So yeah, I can see you kind of like walking down the road by yourself, like kicking your feet, kicking a rock. I wish I knew how not to be lonely, or I wish I knew how to improve my relationship. And the answers are there. You just need to pay attention. Okay? Notice what's going on around you. And remember, what I always say is that if it means something to you, it means something to you. It doesn't have to be a bolt of lightning. It doesn't have to be, somebody coming up and going, you will find love. It doesn't have to be dramatic in any way. It can be quiet. How fate often whispers. So pay attention to that. All right. If you chose card number 3, this is your reading. Divine Magic. I love this one. Extra magical energy surrounds your situation right now. Expect miracles. This is fantastic. Anytime you get this card, it is the best. So let's see if I can see what specifically it's about for you for the next few days to a week. Seems to have something to do with babies or children. Could be that you're having a miracle baby, like you had a hard time getting a baby, having a baby, or somebody else did. Or a baby pulls through that wasn't expected to. Something like that. Some kind of miracle like having to do with babies or children. I mean, a lot of people see this, so I can't say, you specifically, it's this, but yeah, you need a miracle. Yeah, I don't we all, right? Miracles are good. Miracles. I used to call them miracles. I'm going to have some miracles. Thank you very much. So yeah, it has to do with a baby or a child, or babies or children. Expect a miracle in the next few days to a week. And that's good news. That's going to give you a lot of relief in that situation. Okay. Awesome. So we have our 3 cards. And I hope you enjoyed that. I want to remind you to visit the website at mojomedium.com. Check out the MoJo Show on podcast and the MoJo Medium on YouTube. Oh my gosh, I'm everywhere. You cannot get away from me. Yeah, I'm on Insta too. Yeah, I don't do much over there. I'm mostly there just for the cat pictures. Yeah, pretty much. That's what I like to do over there. All right. Until next time, which will be next Thursday at 2 p.m. Central Time, just like today, except I won't be late, hopefully. Until next time, be good. And remember that you are worthy. You are worthy in all ways. Always. Thanks so much.